taking on the Buffalo Bills.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the middle with Cook.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
Off the play fake, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to the ground, Cook. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Jaron Kearse in on the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now Allen throwing on second down. Touchdown!
Gabriel Davis.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott rolling to his right.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Allen to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
He'll buy some time right.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Gonna run again here with Pollard. There he goes left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Pollard.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Now here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Tony Pollard
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys are back within a score. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Allen. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Allen now on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook from 4 yards out. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 17-8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Prescott, he finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Steps away. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. On play action, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. First down, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb,
74 yards.
And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because
laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen.
And Diggs has it. Dancing. Stephon Diggs.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 40 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
Reggie Gilliam
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bills are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
In motion left is Davis.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal.
This a 33-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say,